Hello, and welcome to my mess. I have gathered up all of the fabric that I have throughout the house, and I have decided I should probably compile it all in one spot. I've emptied out my trunk, I've emptied out a couple of tubs, and I guess now I should probably organize the stuff. And I figured while I was organizing, why don't I bring you along with me while I do that? Now, I pulled all of this fabric out because I have plans to make an 1880s style dress, at least one. I want to make an evening gown. I would like to make a nightgown, see if I have the fabric for that. And I would also like to make a day dress. So I have three things in mind. I have the overall style of the 1880s to early 1900s here in my vault. And now I just really have to decide upon the fabrics. Now, the decade of the 1880s falls in the Victorian era and Gilded Age eras, both of which happened at the same time, but the difference being the Victorian era was based in England and Britain, and the Gilded Age was from the Americas. The fashion is very similar. The fashion from the Gilded Age definitely takes on the Victorian aspect. And the Victorian era is probably my most favorite era of all time. Medieval being my second. Now I have a lot to choose from here. A lot of things that I even forgot that I had. Boy, this really does look like a mess, doesn't it? So I'm going to be focusing on organizing all of this. Behind me are my unfinished shelves. I do hope at some point in the very near future to get doors up. I will be making those out of plywood, and I want to try some woodworking techniques. Obviously, I'm not there yet as I don't have the plywood or the skills in woodworking. But a lot has been accomplished around my house out of sheer delusion and the willingness to do so. So I'm going to be placing, hopefully I can fit all of this in my steamer trunk behind me. That's a lot. I don't know if I will be able to fit it all, because it was pretty full when I emptied it out, and I added a lot. Right now I'm sitting on the bulk of it, but there's a lot here. But I think what I'm going to start with is putting away the things that I know I will not be using as of yet, starting with all of the pink. I have here, I don't know how many is left. I bought 10 of these round tablecloths is what this is. It's like silk, but I am quite sure it is polyester. So I'm just going to put these in there first. No, I don't like the pink of it. If you've been around here long, you know that I don't like pink. It's not a color that I like even a little bit. So what I want to do with all of these, I thought it would be really cool. I'm not going to do it for this project, but I thought that it would be really cool if I could get some probably synthetic fabric dye, dye it all black, just because I think that black would take. I could probably do purple. Oh, here's one that's all cut up. Yeah, I cut into this one. I'm just going to wrap it up and shove it in the bottom. Might also be able to take a red. Definitely wouldn't be able to dye this green. It wouldn't take. I think that probably if I tried green, it would end up looking like a poopy brown color, and we don't want that. I have found that I have a lot of this vinyl. Originally, it was bought for me to make boat seats. This is what is left. I did make the boat seats. And then, I guess I did such a crappy job, they just all fell apart. So I have to redo that, but I need to get more vinyl for that. So that's 3, that's 4. I'm not even going to fold these. It's fine. It's totally fine. 5, 6. Okay, now these are scraps. Do I put this in my scrap pile? I'm going to put these in my scrap pile. Here I have a Ziploc baggie, a giant Ziploc baggie. Scraps. I've got to figure out something to do with all of those scraps. 7? Okay, dang, I lost count already. I can't talk and do things at the same time. Which doesn't work for me. So that was either 6 or 7 that I have of those. So then maybe I didn't buy 10, maybe I bought 8.
And what are you doing exactly?
I'm putting my stuff away. I made a mess, now I gotta clean it up. So didn't you just come in here to go through my stuff? Open, okay, sure.
Coins!
Coins!
A dime and a dime.
2 dimes.
2 dimes. That's ugly.
I agree, this is ugly. I don't know what I would do with it. Probably why it's been sitting. What are you doing?
Mom, look.
That what?
Spider.
No.
See the small thing crawling?
Oh, it's just little.
I do fling.
I don't like spiders. I don't like bugs. I don't want them crawling near me.
Is this meant for the bottom of dresses?
It's a tool. It can be used for a variety of things.
Isn't this usually what on like the bridesmaid things? Like,
For a veil. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Here's another piece of tool. Let's cut the strip. Oh, there's another one. Strips of tool.
Could I have the rest of what's left of your bread you made? The
Yeah.
zucchini bread?
I can make more too.
Okay.
So you can finish it.
Do we have the stuff for chocolate chip?
I can make chocolate, but I don't have chocolate chips.
That's fine.
Okay. Here I have lace that I tried to dye red. I guess I used the wrong dye to do it. It turned out pink. So I haven't used these. My intention for these was to, for it to be red. So I'll probably try again with a synthetic dye because I probably didn't use synthetic.
Oh, that's nice. I want something made out of this for me.
No, it's completely see-through.
But yeah, like, it'll be good for like a bathing suit couple.
No. Well, maybe. Alright, so we've got a contender. We've got a whole lot of fabric here, so this very well could make a good Victorian dress. You see that cardboard roll beside you? Can I have that?
No.
Thanks.
This would be good to play hide
That's
and
my
go.
black screen.
Why do you have a black screen?
For the same reason I have a green screen.
But you
Backdrop.
can actually do stuff with green screen.
Okay, you can also do stuff with a black screen. Well, I made you, 2 skirts out of this and a matching skirt for your baby. And pinafore.
Yeah, that was when I don't pink. I don't like pink anymore.
Yeah. My trunk is almost full. I have started dwindling down the pile, but I am not convinced this is all going to fit. Moving on. I have this brown bed sheet. I thought I cut into it. I did not. It is striped. I don't know what I'm going to make out of it. I already have a brown skirt from another bed sheet. I'll figure out something. And here I got this. This was $3 at a Goodwill. It has this really pretty lace design on the top. I'm thinking, I don't have any trim. I was thinking maybe I can seam rip this off. Perhaps use this fabric as either a liner or for a nightgown. I don't know. I'm going to leave this one out because I want to use this one. I got this for $1 at the same thrift store that I got that sheet I just showed you. It has a stamp. It says polyester. It's signed Jim Renier. I don't know how you would pronounce that.
Isn't this supposed to be a book?
No, this is a Precious Moments apron.
Can you find that?
It's like a little kid's apron. No, they don't make this anymore. Let's see if the year's printed on it.
Wait, like a little kid's apron?
Yeah. The year isn't printed on this, but this has to be 1980s.
It's where it's
And then I think these are Christmas ornaments.
like you were supposed to cut out?
Yeah, you cut them out and you put some interfacing behind them to make them stiff. I think that's what they are.
Can you find pillow pal things anymore?
I don't like
There are no pillow pals anymore. I know.
You show us fast.
You have the last of the pillow pals probably in all the world.
Oh, this is a Christmas book.
It is.
That was never finished, was it?
It was.
Wait, are you supposed to sing these?
Yeah, and it's got the music for you to play on the piano. Maybe we'll do that this year. I need to get some quilting.
The boys
for
don't like
for it.
Christmas caroling.
They don't.
We've only done it one time.
Yeah. It's like the only thing I didn't do was add a button holder for the sleeve. I just put it in my fabric pile. My goodness. I'm lazy. This here is a bustier corset that I made. I made it for my armor outfit. However, I thought that it looked really futuristic, so I didn't try it on or do a reveal for it. But I did make it. I have the footage for it. This here is the remaining of the fabric for this. I was thinking if I made like a futuristic looking skirt, we could cosplay the Jetsons. Okay, here's a decent amount of this one. Oh, a decent amount of that one.
Oh, that'll go perfect. Like, if you have like a valve around like your bed.
It's a one-way stretch. Doesn't stretch this way.
Oh, that'll be like, that's nice.
Yeah, that'd be a good nightgown because it's cozy.
Yeah, I'd love a nightgown like this. What's this for?
It's like another craft project. Maybe a bear. Is it a bear? Bear with overalls?
Puppy!
Oh, it's a puppy. You can have that. Is there a year printed out on that?
I'm not sure.
It's
This must be another
old
like.
for sure.
This must be like another one of those like pillow pals, but
Yes.
a puppy. I love puppies.
I don't know why you would need overalls for a puppy that size.
No, but
Sure, if you want to go in the other room and cut it out, try to stay on this side of the line, cut out all the pieces.
is this gonna be a small dog?
There's really no way of knowing until we
Like, is it gonna
put
be
it
this
together.
small?
I have no idea. These were curtains in my bathroom. I don't know how or why, but it is stained yellow right in the middle. So it has made its way to my fabric stash. I think that this would make like a really cute bodice. I definitely don't think that there's enough here for a bodice, but probably not sleeves. But it's probably something I'm not going to work on right now. I have this blue plaid. I think I'll probably end up making a flannel shirt out of this for the winter or fall. We'll see. Here I have a very little bit of this stretch lace. It's like a tan. Maybe it's beige. I don't know. Got some stains in it. I like this. This would make a really, really cute shirt in the style of the 1880s. However, the sleeves back then were pretty big, and there's not enough here for sleeves. Put it over here with my lace. Got a window valance. I believe it's called a valance. I'll be able to use it for something. I don't know what yet. Now, I do have more of these lace curtains. I have some very large panels that have the feel of the Victorian era, and I have them put away and hidden so that I don't accidentally use them. Trunk is getting full, and I am not done. This is a scarf that shouldn't even be over here. This came off of my Victorian sofa whenever I reupholstered it for the second time. Don't know why I kept it. Another bed sheet. I use a lot of these things for making mock-ups. Bed sheets that are really stained up or really used. Some things that I just don't plan on making anything with. I don't see the need in going out and buying, I can't remember the word for it. I want to say canvas, but that's not right. Muslin. That might be right. For making mock-ups, I just use bed sheets that I have no need for or making anything else with. It works the same. This is what I have left of a very deep purple bed sheet. It's silk, but it's polyester, but it has the silk feel. And I think I want to make a nightgown out of what's left on account of it being just so soft. Suede feeling fabric. There's not much of this. Okay, I got some 4-way stretch, dark purple fabric. This is supposed to be a cotton spandex mix. I hated sewing with this. It kept getting stuck in the machine. It's just so thin and so stretchy. It drove me crazy. All right, now for this pile that I have over here. I'll start with this valance. This is really thick. It feels like upholstery fabric. I thought that this would make a really cute corset. There's not really much here for anything else. All right, I have this navy blue fabric that I put over here because I'll get to that in just a second. Here I have this. It's like a plum brown kind of fabric. It has these really nice flowers on it. There's not much here, probably about 2 yards. It's enough to make a blouse with. Maybe a short dress, but I'm not the short dress kind of person. I have a decent amount of this. It's a beige, really sheer fabric. It'd be good for like an overlayer. Now this fabric, I have been saving for like 2 years. I feel like I have to make something grand with it because it is just so pretty. I love the burgundy color and the beige inlets in it. I don't know what to make with it. Maybe this could go for 1880s evening gown. However, it feels like cotton. And whenever it's stretchy, it's got a stretch to it. I don't know. I'll find some use for it. Here I picked up this green tablecloth. It has maybe Christmas flowers. I don't know what kind of flowers they are. I have been saving this for about 2 years also. It's unfortunate. I don't feel like I have enough here to make a dress. I could probably get a skirt out of it, and that would be because I like my clothing voluminous. And there's really maybe 4 yards here. I'm just estimating. Now there's a dress on the show called The Gilded Age that Agnes Van Ryan wears. It is green and it's got white lace details, and oh, it is just beautiful. I thought that this would be a good match kind of to it, but I don't have enough fabric for that. I'm going to make that dress one day. Here I have 2 linen panels. I'm assuming they're curtain panels. I have a decent amount here, 2 large panels. Probably would make a really nice summer dress. I'll end up getting to these this summer. This lovely green fabric I thought would make a really cute fairy skirt or a fairy dress. It has these little, I don't know, dollops. What do you call them? I don't know what you call them, but it's cute. I love the color. I think this would make a really cute bohemian type dress or fairy dress. Oh, I don't know if this is going to close. This blue fabric that I have mixed with this white fabric that I have. Now, this is, it's kind of stiff. I mean, it's not completely stiff. It's not like a duck fabric or a canvas or anything, but it's a structured fabric for sure. And then this here is a double-lined curtain. And I just love the design that is on here. I thought, okay, back to the show, The Gilded Age. There is a dress that Bertha Russell wears in Newport, and it is white and navy blue with the chevron design. Very cute. I wonder if I have enough of this to make something like that. The only thing is, this has a pattern on it. This, however, does not, but it sounds similar. They feel similar. I don't know, maybe I can figure something out. I wanted to put these 2 together in the trunk because I kind of want to mix them. I want to use them both for one dress design. Oh no. Okay, we still have a little bit of room. We're good. Here I have a large chunk of a very stretchy black fabric. This is what I use to make my black chemise. I will put a card to that video up here. It is very stretchy, very warm, definitely not for summer, perfect for winter. I don't know how I'm going to, like, if I need to come find some fabric, I'm going to have to pull everything out again or like dig in it like a stinking mole rat digs in things. And then I have these, what is left of my black velvet. I made a cloak out of this and the blue houndstooth that I already put in here for my son. I wanted to make a velvet lined cloak for myself, but I don't think that I have enough left. Another little scrap piece. I love my velvet. I need more velvet. I would really love to have some really deep green velvet and a really deep purple velvet. I got another piece of velvet here. All right, it looks like the bulk of like all the big stuff is put away, which is good. This is my stack of corduroy that I have left. I've got a purple, pink, blue, red, and gray corduroy. This fabric my mom gave to me. And this is the fabric that used to be in my brother's room as curtains when we were kids. So this is from the 90s. It is skateboarders. I don't know why I've held on to this. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it. I think that's what it is. I don't know what to do with it. Here I have some towel fabric. I forget what it's called. I bought this many years ago. This is what I have that's left because obviously I put it in the bin and I forgot about it. And then it's a microfiber. It's absorbent. I got this for making tea towels and washcloths. You can see I still have some cut out that I never even sewed together. Guess I just gave up, cut it out, and I was like, oh, that's good. Should probably finish that. Okay, well, it does seem like most of what is left now is scraps. My bag is full of scraps. I don't know what to do with it. So now, what to do with the rest? I am now at a point of overwhelm. I do not know what I'm going to do with the rest. It is all scraps, so I'm going to throw it in this trash bag and deal with it later. Scraps here, this purple from the weird cloak thing that I made. I'll put a card here if you want to go and watch me make that. Orange scraps. This is from, who knows what it's from. I made quite a few things with this orange fabric. I made, and I'll put in the cards up here and also in the description below, I made medieval Renaissance inspired clothing. I made a Vogue pattern dress that I tweaked a bit and made it look kind of like early 1900s. I just really love the Victorian time period. I might be a hoarder. I hoard things. Not on purpose. Not all the time on purpose. I don't need these. I don't need none of that. Or why? What is this? What am I going to do with that? Waistband. Okay, whatever. I might have a hoarding problem. There's no reason to keep scraps like this. What am I doing? Okay, there's my trash pile. Good. Mending pile. Scraps. I'm at the point where I want to throw it all away. Okay, there's enough fabric here to do something with. I don't know what, but here I have another bag of scraps. Some stuffing there. I guess this was for ruffles, and I just didn't use them. Got some bras here that I already harvested the hooks and eyes from. I don't know why I would need to keep these. This is the scrap from the ball gown that I cut up and made a 1880s outfit. This is what I made, that purple fabric where I was like, it was driving me crazy because it kept getting stuck in the machine. I tried making a leotard. It did not quite turn out. It's not the worst, but it's not the best. It kind of sucks. It's kind of the worst. I'm just going to throw that away. Final exam grades, because that belongs in the scrap pile. Yeah. Needs to go with the school stuff. Yeah, I can say that I'm pretty at the overwhelmed stage now. I don't want to do this anymore. I want to be done. Alright, all of the fabric is put away, my room is clean now, and it is finally time to show you what it is that I'm thinking for my next project. Now this is the only pattern that I have for the 1880s, for the Victorian era. I have made this blouse before, and I will put a card up here as well as in the description if you want to see the process of me making this blouse. So I'll likely figure out something with this, but it would seem that I will need to completely draft a pattern, or 2 or 3, for the fabrics that I have chosen. Now first I have this fabric. It is a white background with blue, purple, brown flowers in it. It's very nice. It has the floral motif that the Victorian era is known for, so I think that this will be nice for something. Perhaps a daytime outfit. I am a little worried that it is a little busy, so I'm gonna have to draw up a design, something with this. It's real busy and my mind just isn't sure. I don't know what to make out of this, but this is fabric number 1. Now fabric number 2, I have a whole bolt of this. It's like a mint green satin feeling fabric. I have no way of knowing what this is because I bought this from some random guy on Facebook. It does fray quite a bit. So that is something I'm going to have to look out for and prepare for when making something out of this. Now what I'm thinking for this is a evening dress, or not so, maybe a ball gown, maybe not so much a ball gown though. Maybe like a semi-formal Victorian dress I think would look nice with this. Also, I think a ball gown would look really nice in this mint green color. So I'll draw up a couple of designs for this one as well. That was fabric number 2. Now I have a small little bit of this butterfly lace. If anything, I can cut the butterflies out and use those for embellishments I'm thinking the mint green fabric. For fabric number 3, I have this white curtain. It has this lovely design motif embroidery in it. Now I do have a decent amount of this, so hopefully this will be enough for me to be able to make a gown out of. Like I said earlier in the video, I would like to try to recreate Bertha Russell's white and blue chevron dress that she wore in Newport. I will be looking at a lot of reference images whenever figuring out what exactly it is that I'm going to be doing. And along with this fabric, I have this navy blue, I don't know what this is, navy blue fabric to go along with it. So that is fabric number 3 choice. Fabric number 4 and 5, I have these two, both of which are like maybe they're beige, a very light beige, like a sandy white. This one here it's pretty sheer. It is pretty see-through, if we're being honest. It's a one-way stretch. So it's stretchy in one direction, but not the other. I think that this would make a really lovely and very comfortable nightgown. Can never have too many nightgowns. So that's what I'm going to be doing with this. Most definitely, this is going to be a nightgown. And for the last fabric, fabric number 5, I have this king-size bed sheet. It is like an off sandy white, and it has this lovely lace trim detail here on the top, which I'm thinking that I should just be able to seam rip off and reuse it either on the mint green fabric for the, what I say, evening dress, or like a semi-fancy. I should be able to use that for the lace details for the trim. And as far as the fabric goes, it is pretty see-through. I mean, it is a bed sheet. It is comfy. Not at all stretchy, not at all forgiving. So likely this will probably end up just being the lining layer. I can either use this, or I have black as well that I can use. I'll probably end up using this because this cream will complement the mint much better than black will. So there we go. 4 hours worth of going through all of my fabric, reorganizing all of my stuff, and cleaning my side of the room so that I can just find a couple of fabrics that I wanted to use for my next project, or I guess next multiple projects. As I have said quite a few times in this video, I can't tell you how many, I don't know, I love the Victorian era. It is my all-time favorite era next to the medieval era. I am very excited to design some new dresses that I will be wearing, most definitely. Do I actually have anywhere to wear these fancy dresses that I'm going to be making to? The answer is no. We go to the library once a week. I get comments when I go out. I like your costume, or why are you wearing that? Or my most favorite, you look ridiculous. Yeah, I've gotten that a few times. People are a-holes, right? Like, if I want to go out and just wear whatever I want to wear, let me, Sure, I am clothed from neck to toe. I am wearing way more fabric than you are. Not you specifically, just like, in general, the overall nothingness of clothing that women are wearing these days. I don't know why it is seemed to be attractive for people to be out in public wearing like bras and underwear. Why? I don't find that attractive, me personally. And I don't think I'm the only one. If anything, it is more attractive to leave something to the imagination. Instead of showing off your entire body, why don't you try wearing perhaps clothes that emphasize the curves, the natural curves of your body without showing off everything? That's just, okay, I realize I'm ranting right now, and I'm a little tired and probably still a little overwhelmed from all of my 4 hours worth of organizing and cleaning. But I don't know. I don't know. So I think I am going to go take a shower, decompress, pull out my sketchbook, and just start drawing up some things that I would perhaps like to make. Use reference images. I'm going to rewatch The Gilded Age because it is dropping a new season on the 22nd, and I'm very excited for it. Hence, probably the entire premise for all of this is I was looking for fabric to make clothing, not for the show or not because it's coming out, but just because it's on my mind, and I love the costumery. Costumery? Is that a word? Well, I think that this video was long enough. I think that I rambled long enough. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me. This probably wasn't the most interesting type of content. If you did like this video, please hit the thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me what it is that you liked about this video. Perhaps I'll make more like it as far as cleaning and reorganizing and decluttering. That's not really been a thing that I have ever recorded, so I don't know if it's a thing that I will do again, but it seems as though people do like to watch the satisfaction, that's the word. Why did I say it weird? The satisfaction of watching somebody clean up their mess. If you're not already, consider subscribing. I post every Wednesday with new video of some kind. It would seem that for the next few weeks we are doing the Victorian or Gilded Age era. Also to come, I have been doing a lot of research on the Victorian era, the Gilded Age, the years between 1860 to 1900s, right before the Edwardian period kicked in. And I've been taking a lot of notes, and I guess I just want to share the things that I have learned and the information that I have come across. If that is something that you are interested in, stay tuned because it is coming whether you want it or not. It is likely that that will end up having to be a series though because I have pages of notes. If you don't know by now, I just love history. I love learning about things that have happened in the past, how they happened, why they happened, what caused things to happen, the effect of what happened because of what happened. I'm rambling again. Well, thanks again for hanging out with me. I'll see you next time.